sometimes it's not about being organised and skillful and professional and absolutely everything else that you can think of with stuff like that, because life doesn't work like that. When you sat on your phone in front of the telly and it's like, oh, I've got a notification, lads are going live in tomorrow, whatever. And it takes some planning and all that sort of shit. But sometimes, like last time, I'd said to lads, we'll do a live stream, and literally at last minute, I pulled plug. And that's not because, things are, I couldn't be asked. It's because life gets in the way. And I know that we've got a couple of people sort of waiting in the wings and watching, but you can't always guarantee, especially on our unprofessional level, that things are going to work out for you. So I've been out for my tea with family tonight. I've been chatting to lads on Messenger all week. Again, my shifts are up and down, up and down. And it's about fitting it in when I can. So I've said to family at tea time, come on, let's go out for tea. And it's been a while since I've had a face-to-face catch-up with lads, because I have been working all week on afters, which in UK is a 2 while 10 predominantly. And by the time it gets to 10 o'clock, and by the time I've got home, it's just far too late for me to get on. So driving home from the restaurant tonight, I thought I'm going to have a chat with lads, and then knackers to it as press a button that says Messenger chat with lads. I might as well press one that says go live and go live. So in the wings, I've got our aid, and they've all just messaged me now going, oh, I didn't know we were going live, Mark. Well, that makes two of us, mate, because neither did I, but I just thought I might as well fire it up. So Adi, who's coming on in a second, when I'm fucked if I know, mate, when I asked the question, where is everybody? And then said, I'm just firing up the PC. James the Reaper has just said, thanks for letting me know. Shrug his shoulders. And then give me 5 minutes. And then Paul, bring back the BGs, has said, I'll be in about an hour. And that's because Paul has a late tea. Now, we did have, and I can't remember what it was, Aid. We had a chat the other day, and I could not remember. We had a topic, didn't we? Can you remember what it was?
I can hardly remember what happened fucking 5 minutes ago, let alone fucking last week or the week before.
I'm not kidding. Right. So the people who are watching, we were catching up. I think it must have been. It's over a week.
Well, it's 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks, yeah.
Exactly 2 weeks. It's a fortnight back.
Yeah, mate. And we were chatting about something, and I went, "Oh, that'd be a good topic for the show." That, and then it's like, and we carried on talking, and I'm saying, "No, stop!"
Oh, what was that?
I can't remember what it was, man. I honestly can't remember what it was.
No, I can't remember. Maybe James can remember. I mean, I've had a lot going on anyway in my head. I had a visit from the UK last week in Sweden with my mum and that.
You did? Yes. That
had
looked
an absolutely
bob on.
Had an absolutely brilliant weekend.
Yeah,
absolutely. Mate. It couldn't have been more perfect. We did nothing. We sat around chatting, reminiscing, playing music, not a second of TV.
Good.
And and it was just fantastic. It's like I say, it's been a long time since I've seen my mum and my sisters. And
you know they were coming over though. You know they were coming over though, Ed, yeah?
Yeah. It was we were talking about it ages ago, and Mum, obviously me not being able to fly because of my heart condition. Yeah. Mum said, well, I'm going to have to try and get out there, but Mum's been poorly as well. So, but then they just sort of like pulled the trigger and said, fuck it, we're coming over. And my sister's booked assisted travel for me mum because she can't walk that far, and everything was brilliant. We sat outside all weekend because the weather was good, and they finally got to meet my new grandson Otto, and it was just perfect. But I've been on a bit of a, when you're on a high over a weekend.
Yeah.
I've been on a bit of a. I haven't been depressed or anything, but it's just been a bit flat. The week's been a bit flat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
How did your daughter's party go? Because you had Charlie's 20th, didn't you?
We did, mate. Yes. We normally have Aid the week before the week that we did. But because her birthday were on the 26th, which was something like a Tuesday, I said to the guys, are we having it on the Saturday before or the Saturday after? Because if we have it the Saturday before, we're sort of celebrating a bit prematurely. And, well, we'll have it weekend after, Dad. And that's absolutely fine. And we decided that we were going to actually get the barbecue out, mate, for last time. So we did. We fired that up. Unfortunately, the heavens opened up slightly.
You spent all week getting ready for it, didn't you? Because you actually jet washed everything in the fucking neighbourhood, basically.
Yeah. I put a tarpaulin over the pergola, whatever, however you say it. Put a tarpaulin over that because I kept an eye on weather forecast and it said there were a 20% chance of light rain. I digress. It did rain, not torrentially, but it rained enough. But the birthday celebration, as is, it went absolutely spot on, mate, which it always does, and she makes us very proud every day.
The thing is with the weather, once everybody's had enough to drink, it don't matter what the weather's fucking like. It's just
absolutely, and that's pretty much what it was. Nobody really cared, to be absolutely honest. While it's just thee and I, and what's that, sir? Our Jim's here, look. Hi, James.
Hello, mate.
Gentlemen. That's a bit unscripted.
Have a minute here. What do you mean unscripted? Where's there been?
Oh, mate, too busy. God,
too busy.
Too busy, mate. I'll just like
what?
Put it up on Messenger, and I'm like, bloody hell.
No. I'm just saying, so I've said, obviously, you watched the video back at some point, and I've said it's been ages since we've had a catch up. And I've been out for tea, James, with the family. I said at 6 o'clock, bugger it, come on, let's go and have some food. So I'm full of mixed grill, and it was absolutely delicious.
Lovely.
And then driving back home, you guys were pinging. And obviously I don't touch my phone while I'm driving, so I'm saying to Mrs. check that for me, see who it is. And it's your lads, Mark, it's your lads. Yeah,
but it wasn't the lads, it was Paul ripping into me as he normally does.
It's your lads, even though you're all older than me, it's your lads. And I just thought, it's been such a long time since we've had a catch up. I'll obviously get on Messenger and we'll get a chat room going. And I thought, do you know what? As far as do that, bugger it, we might as well drop straight onto StreamYard, go live, make it up as we go along, which is what we're good at.
That's right.
Best way. So while we're doing that, what I'm going to do is I need to press the plus button.
James, can you remember we were talking a couple of weeks ago before Mark cancelled the last stream? Can you remember what we were discussing, what subject we had going, and Mark told us all to shut up because we'll save it for the live stream?
Oh, something. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I seem to remember something about competitions, wasn't it?
What?
Huh?
Is it something about competitions?
No.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I'm done then. Go on. I can't remember.
Oh, we can't remember. That's why I was asking you.
Mate, I thought it was something to do with internal competitions.
In regards to what?
Wasn't it something to do with categories of different
that's the one, yeah.
Classed as a model and not a model?
What's classed as a model and what's not classed as a model?
In a scale modeling club. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, that's what one of them was. What one are you thinking of?
Oh, yes, I think I do remember now.
Yeah, I won't mention names, but yeah, you said you were going to
we were talking about part
builds. Right.
Yeah, do a talk on that sort of thing. Because funnily enough, we had a Monday competition just gone.
Yeah.
And because I've been so busy in there, I put in a little Jeep. I put in a little 1/72 scale Jeep. I'll come fourth. So I was quite happy with that. And we had actually have one of our members had brought the model in. He had brought the same sort of model in as you were discussing the other day with us, and it went down all right. But yeah, he didn't fare very well in the competition itself because he come last. But most of the boys were sort of like, it's not really a model, you know. It's just the finished product isn't the same as what we do, so to speak.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, say you could have a category for that, but it's sort of like, no, it's not. There was a couple of members that I spoke to, and they were like, "Yeah, that's not really a model, is it? It's not. It's just it's not. It's not finished like we finish it, you know."
Yeah, cool.
So you got no filler involved. There's no painting involved. It's just clipped together. There it is, and it's made of wood, and that's it. So, yeah.
Right, I've got you. You've completely jogged my memory. While you're on, we've had club today. I'm just going to share my screen. Why? Let me just have a look here. Right, so what you probably notice as well is while you're watching our live streams, my head never stays still. It's always like going from side to side, and that's because I've got one big monitor in front of me, and I minimise the page into two halves. So on one side I've got the old Facebook, and on the other side I've got us lot on the live stream, because it's unfortunately with this computer that I've got, I'm not able to have. I can't hook another monitor up to it. I can't do that.
Yeah, mate. You could come end of October, it's going to be all shit anyway, isn't it? Because we're going to have to upgrade. Because
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I was going to say it depends on how this goes, but yeah,
I was talking to my mate who did mine and put 11 on mine, and he reckons it will take at least 6 months to a year before they sort of like finally go all down.
We've got plenty of time. So we had a club today. I've normally got the book in front of me, but I haven't today. I did take some photos, and I think basically the photos. Can you see those on the screen?
Yeah.
So the photos that I took, season 8, dance 17. So there's two dancers. So it's season 8, which is year 8, dance 17. So there's 2 dancers per month, and we're on month 8. Are we now, or 9?
9.
9 September, isn't it? So
yeah, so you got end of September.
So if it was dance 16, that'd be end of September. So we're up to August. So dance 17. So who did we have in today? I'm just going to blow these up just to go through. So we have Bob the modeler. Such a quiet, reserved guy is our Bob, but he's brilliant. Jean and Aru and Mark. And Mark brought some cookies in. You can see there on plate, and I'm not going to tell you who made most of them.
Yeah. Oh, they're gone now, look.
Yeah, they have gone. Yeah, they didn't last long. Mark's here with Andy. Beavering away. Now, Andrew, I don't know if you'll be able to see, and I don't even know. Oh, I can. Can you see this here? Look down at the bottom.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
Is my cursor photo etch? Photo etch.
He's obviously building a ship.
Yeah, it's there. Look, right down at the bottom of the screen in the middle.
Yeah, looks like a 1/700 scale as well. One of the, or 1/350. One of them proper fiddly things.
Proper little fiddly thing. Marco had a little bit. He said he felt chilly today, but by the by, Ma Rad, always great to see our Ma.
Yeah.
Dale from Rye Hill, who's still working on the Hercules.
Yeah.
Graham today with his son. There is our Graham. Our Graham who comes all the way over from Cleethorpes. Dave, now I want to show you.
Right.
Yeah, can you see it?
Yeah, you got a Scooby.
Look at that Scooby. Look at the size of that.
Yeah.
That's a one. Is that a 1.6 Scooby Park build?
That's a 1.8 Scooby Park
1.8.
build, I do believe. I don't want to be misinforming you. And our Dave, there, look.
Oh, he looks happy.
And I think, and didn't he just? Yes. RG now, but I think we're back to square one. But the picture that I've made, the banner. So I've been down today with every intention of working with this guy, and this is our Phil. And you can see there that at the last meeting, Phil's first, second meeting, came in and we're telling him what we do down at club and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Obviously, we say, yeah, we can airbrush down at club. And he goes, I've never tried it, Mark. I said, right, here we go. Here we go. I love having a newbie. And you can see we were sat there from 9:30 till 1:30. We've got a great big sort of 1 in 12, I think it is. Wildcat or so. What you P47 or something, lads? Is it?
Hang on, let me get my glasses on.
Can
Sorry
you remember it was that?
Oh yeah, it's the it's the P47. Yeah, it's that big 1/24th job, isn't it?
Is that what you use?
1/18th job, isn't it? It's the Merit. It's your Merit.
Do you use it as a buster or?
Yeah, test bill. Yeah.
Yeah.
So great to see Phil, and obviously there is a little bit of dialogue I think that goes with this. There it is. Seymour. So, no point in me putting them on. Like you'll have to read that out because I can't read that. What's that, sir?
Love a newbie. Phil Bentley has done brilliantly this morning. Mate, it goes fuzzy on airbrush lesson, delving into pressure settings, paint thinning, distance, start stops, linear painting, paint approach, trigger pull, down for air, aptly named. Saturating, blending, and feathering. Most importantly, airbrush cleaning and care. After about 2.5 hours of coaching, Phil is on his way to getting some home practice now, ready for the next club in a fortnight away. Hopefully, showing me his finessed skills.
Yes.
Well, he would do, really, wouldn't he? Learning from the master. Being confident with the equipment and its application. Over to you now, pal. Made you banner in recognition of your achievements. Can't wait to see what you can do in a few weeks. Yeah, get on, Phil.
Phil. And there he is. Let's just... that's the banner picture that I've put for club. I think it's great having people as the banner. It's nice to have models
especially
and cups of tea with. But a newbie, absolutely spot on. A couple of lads today saying that they are dropping in.
Especially if he's getting airbrush lessons from the Zen master.
Yeah, that's true.
Shitting. That's the one. Do you know what, lads? I just take time. I take my time with these boys and make them feel very comfortable. And whose work is that? That's Radders, isn't it?
That's Radders. Yeah, that's lovely, that isn't it? Those
he's done a really good job with those towing cables.
Look at his hammer. Look.
So he's opening a little bit more. There you go.
Nice. Really nice.
Lovely. Yeah, it's nice. He's embracing it again, isn't he?
He's loving it.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I actually did a couple of hours at the bench this morning.
Cool.
I've done a little bit, but not a lot. I've been we've got a project for our next club competition. So one of the boys did a tutorial on making trees. So our next competition is we've got to make a tree. So yeah.
Done a few of them. Okay.
I haven't, mate. I've not got a clue. I really haven't. I've been looking everywhere on YouTube. There's a couple on there. Night Shift's pretty good.
I reckon with all the dioramas I've done in the past, I reckon I've made a good 50 or 60 of those fucking things.
Yeah. I'm sort of like learning.
It's just, I think it's just boring. I like the bit where you put in the foliage and stuff on the trees, but the rest of the wiring and the wiring and the clay stuff, and you've got seafoam there, obviously.
Seafoam, yeah.
But don't glue the seafoam. Use when you're putting the foliage on, use hairspray.
Yeah. Super
Spray
glue.
it, sprinkle, spray, sprinkle, spray, sprinkle.
Yeah.
I'm
It's better apparently.
I'm just going to come
It
back.
just makes it a lot easier. You can actually super glue the sea foam on, but it's you need to spray it with hairspray.
Yeah.
In little bits, and always do it from the bottom.
Yeah, make it. Yeah, I've got to hang it upside down,
and then do it from the top.
Yeah, that's after I put me little bark things in and everything else. I've got to get me little scraper out later on, and yeah, all yours, Mark.
We're having a little. I know Mark doesn't do dioramas, but we're having a little.
Getting on with the B17 anyway.
What I was gonna say was right. What I was gonna say was B17.
Yeah, B17 behind you.
While there's a sun in the sky, right, I'm fishing.
Yeah.
So there isn't no B17. There is. I've actually taken a couple of bombs off to redo them because even though Dave's made a start. Anyway, by the by, I wanted to go back to the airbrushing with Phil today because there's still people out there that go, "Oh, I don't do that," and I just wanted to have 2 minutes going into, because I know you already are for me, delving into what I've gone over. But it's not a dark art, airbrushing. You two do it, I do it, even Paul does it. It can't be that fucking hard. Delving into pressure settings, and we've talked about the difference between painting with thinned Tamiya, SMS, and MRP. Paint thinning, pressure settings, distancing, start and stop spots. So what he will do when he will back for air, but he won't. When you pull him back for paint, it puts that spot there. When you come across and you're finished, it puts another stop there. Linear painting, paint approach, down for air, back for paint, and gradually decrease the distance between the model and the airbrush.
I've always got a ground, like a base rule that always start the airbrush off the plastic.
Yes.
Off the plastic, just in case splatters.
Just in case of splatters and stuff, because they do build up. But no matter what you do, it'll build up eventually.
Down for air, saturating. So again, we swapped in between Tamiya and MRP. And I've got the Tamiya thinned with the enamel thinner, but we're sort of having to crank up to 20 psi to get that through. But then on purpose, then I left it at 20 psi. And once he cleaned it out, I put some MRP in for him and said, right, go on, off you go. Just to show him that as soon as he went down and back, it went bush and completely just bollocked it up, saturated it to death. And I said, and he went, oh, fucking hell. And I went, I've done it on purpose. I have set you up not to fail, but I've set you up on a learning curve so that you can see the difference.
Yeah. Airbrushing, like you say, it's not a dark art. It's once you get used to it and you get the basic rules in there, then you find your own style and you're off.
Yeah, it's like having a third hand, really, isn't it?
Yeah,
like having a third hand. It's what you do, it's the confidence in using the airbrush that you're using. And for anybody to start, I would say just buy a cheapie, just to get your basics in. I mean, I got back into it buying a KK Moon. I'm up to my Procon Boy now. I feel confident with the Procon Boy, but I still feel confident with the KK Moon. Cost me 17 quid. I was showing 80 the other day. I've still got one here, the Fenga. Paid £22 for it. Brilliant.
Yeah, I got two Fengers and I fucking use them all the time.
Yeah. And then say if he wishes to, then he can, progress up to what you've got, which is the Eider and Steinbach, isn't it? Even then they do a cheap Eider, So
he has been out and bought an Iwata.
Iwata, yeah. Well, that's practically what the Procon Boy is an Iwata. So same company.
So we've talked about saturating, blending, and feathering, and hard edges, but most importantly, and again, you guys know, airbrush cleaning.
Cleaning, yeah.
Airbrush cleaning.
I'm afraid I'm a manic cleaner of my airbrush. It doesn't matter whether I've had a drop of paint in it or fucking I've put through 2 fucking buckets full of paint. It's getting cleaned.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah.
Needle out.
Fucking, you know, you're sort of like, yeah, that's it. I'll do something that you don't like doing, but yeah, I'll take the needle out.
I'll take the needle out.
I'll take the needle out. Take it out, mate.
Yeah, you pull it out forwards though, don't you? Pull it out forwards?
I do, but that's because I can, because the harder airbrush, the needle nipple right at the front, you don't need a spanner for that one. It just comes out.
Is it a push fit? Is it? I've never used one. So
the brass nipple inside, James, it's massive, mate. It all comes out.
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons I went down the HS road, because they are so easy to clean, pull apart and clean.
Yeah.
I had an Iwata. I borrowed one off of a mate that was modelling, and he said try it out for like when you want to spend a little bit more money on the airbrush. But you needed a fucking degree in engineering to pull the fucking thing apart and put it back together again.
Yeah. See, where you guys where you're using your H&S. I mean, you mess around with your pressures down here. I don't. See, I'll mess around with my pressures on me little Mac.
Yeah, but I've got a Mac valve on my. It's not on the H&S gun, but it's on the airline.
Yeah. I've got it's on the gun, so all my guns have got Mac valves on. So I've got
the fingers. I've got Mac valves on. I've put one on the airline for the H&S. And I never change my pressures. My pressure's probably between 8 and 10. Never changes. I just fucking change the Mac valve.
Yeah. I was going to say mine's up around about 30-40 psi on the compressor, but on the Mac valve it's down to about 6-7.
So much easier, but it's got to the stage now where I don't even bother with a Mac valve. It's all in the finger. It's all in the fucking finger.
Once you get used to it, that's right.
Once you get used to it. One of the biggest problems, I've watched this online when I was learning airbrushing. One of the biggest problems that I saw that people were having is that down for air, pull back, but the reason they were everybody was complaining about splatter. They're not going forward before they let go of the trigger. So if you just let go of the trigger, you're going to get a shot of air build up in the nozzle, and the next time you press it, it's just going to go splatter.
That's why you always spray it off.
You've got to always remember down for air, back, and then forward and release. You do that and you'll be virtually splatter free.
In the meantime, we've got Mark Lidd bringing a Spar Max. Look at that, gorgeous.
Yeah.
To sell, and I think somebody said yes, I'll have that. Our good friend
as well, by the look of it.
That was all right, Andy.
Our good friend Andy just promoting his little video there now. Craig Stints. How we doing, old Craig?
It's good to see him back in here as well.
Absolutely ages, but work gets in the way, like I said at the top of the show. And Craig is building. What's he building?
Dam Busters, the Border Dam Busters, new one. Lank. Yeah, the Lank. Beautiful kit.
And he's been doing a fair old bit of work as lad.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah. You haven't lost it, has he? I know he hasn't been. He's not been making for a bit, but he hasn't lost it, has he? Look at that! Look.
Hasn't lost it.
It's like riding a bike, though, isn't it? Once you're back into it for a couple of days, you're back at it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Here he is, our Paul.
There he is, our Paul.
All right.
Are we there, mate?
Yes.
All good. Bit of banter, bit more building there off our Craigie. Loads of Craig work at the moment.
There it is.
Literally hammering it. Lid's been doing a little bit of work. And do you know what? I've got a couple of days off, mate. I do need to go and get my eyes tested. I really do. I know that's off key, but for Christ's sake, my screen is about 2 foot away from my face and I literally can't see the bastard.
Put your fucking glasses on then.
I can't because they're for just the here work.
Yeah,
so that's the reading glasses,
you need to get some bifocals, I reckon.
I need to get some. So there hasn't been a lot going off. Not a great deal. It's people being on holiday all the time. I think it's slow season.
It is. It's the summer, and it's always slow in the summer.
Now, this chap here, I did post that on. I think this is one of the top chaps at Harder. And he posted one on, I think it was TikTok. And I did comment on it. And I said, because, you know, I'm the pro. And I went, you're doing that wrong. He's the bloke that works there. And he actually messaged me back and went, thanks for your comment, Mark. I'll look into that. And I thought, yeah, I bet he fucking will and all. I mean, he's probably gone, oh, the bleeding hell's this lad here?
Right, try to fucking teach his granny to suck eggs.
Mate, I'll tell you what, what I've taught today, let me get rid of these screens. What I've taught today with Phil about start, stop, bullets, where you're starting on subject and it's thin in middle, and then when you get to this end, there's 2 spots. And I commented on that fella's video and said, you're doing that wrong, mate. And he said, you know, all right, give me a break. But I weren't being nasty. I was no hate. I was just trying to say it doesn't look right. But he got back in touch with me. Let's see.
Yeah, good, mate.
Hiya, Paul.
Hiya,
fella. How's your day been, mate?
All right, not too bad, mate. Not too bad.
Have you been out on the motorbike today?
I most certainly have. Yeah, not a major trip. We only went down a tap for a sandwich and I got some fuel and then come the long way home.
Cool. I'm just saying the reason that I've done a stream is because it feels like ages since we've had a chat. Last time we were chatting, I think you'd put some new grips on, hadn't you, on your bike?
And some brake handles, I think was the last one.
Brake and clutch lever, yeah.
All right, all nice.
Yeah, man, spot
on. Cool beans. Right, so let's talk modelling. I'm still up to this, and I've still got this back bumper to do. And then once I've done that, it's done. Because of the warm weather, because I've got to George, because I've been fishing a lot, I've not done a lot in here. James, let's go around the room. James, have you managed to do any modelling?
Yes and no.
Go on. What you been up to, mate?
Right. The 262 is sort of like semi together. That's not too bad at all. It's a lovely little kit. It really is from Rebel. I'm quite surprised. I am quite surprised with that.
Is that bare plastic?
Eh?
Is that bare plastic?
That is, yeah, bare plastic, yeah. That's I had the fuselage and the wings, and I've glued them together. I've put the tail planes on, which the hedral is sort of like it's there, sort of.
On the wings or the
all of it.
All right, okay.
All of it. And then, as I said, I did me little cheek for me comp. If I'll try and get that.
What the? Nothing else that.
That's Airfix's 1/72nd scale.
So 176 then.
No, 1/72nd it is. It states on the box it's 1/72nd. So yeah.
But if you put so I built a Jeep at the same kit, but one with the trailer.
Yeah.
And I built it in 1/72nd because I built a 1/72nd Lancaster for a son of a friend, and the Jeep looked too small.
Where we're looking. Willie's Jeep. Where's it said the scale?
There, where my finger is.
Oh yeah, we can't see it.
It says 1/72nd, but I don't think it is.
No.
Well, what is it?
Because if you put it next to a 1/72nd aircraft, it looks too small.
Right.
Well,
176,
yeah, me tree, which
tree.
Yeah, tree.
Tree.
So that's not doing too bad actually, considering.
That's all right.
Is
Yeah.
Is it tree from winter?
Well, yeah, it is at the moment because it's naked, isn't it? So yeah,
Yes.
with the seafoam trees and the foliage, hopefully I've got a punch.
Why don't you do a fir tree or a spruce tree?
No, I didn't want to do that. I thought I'd go sort of like the old oak. I'll go the old oak.
Trees are not easy.
Not easy, do you?
The normal one.
The guy that's doing this is judging this. He likes to see it complicated. So complicated. And for my
trees are
well,
a nightmare to do.
Oh mate, I'll just I thought I'll give it a go and then that's it, you know. But all the points for this goes towards the annual or the monthly annual competition. So yeah, and we're all putting in. So
are you in there? Are you in there? You in there with the
shouts? I ain't got a clue. I've not got a clue. I've missed one, which was the one previous because of what we were doing in the house and tidying up and doing the kitchen. I never got around to doing it. So yeah, that little Jeep went in. I'll come forth with that. So I was quite pleased with what was in there. I mean, they said there was 12 models come in, and I come joint fourth. So 9 points. 9 points towards me tally. So the next competition, apparently there's going to be around about 25 putting in. So yeah, so we're talking a big jump. So I've got to do something because otherwise, if the person below me is that he'll jump in front of me. So I don't want that.
So if there's 25 models put in, the top one's going to get 25 points.
Yeah, top one gets 25 points. Yeah,
that's actually quite an interesting way on how to run a competition, that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, because no matter where you are, I mean, to say you could have a really crap month where you've only got 6 people put in, you know, but all the competitions this year they've been around about 11, 12 entrants. So we haven't done too bad really. And I mean, so I know Dave is they just ate judging it because we're getting better and better and better. So it's all becoming really close.
Who judges it, Jim?
The members that haven't got a modeling. So if 25 turn up, 12 go in, you've got 13 people that are judging. So they all give they give their mark on what they think it's worth, like, you know. So whoever's first, and you go from there. So I mean, say it's a point system out of 10. So and whoever gets the most points obviously wins.
Cool. Aidy, what you been up to?
I haven't done a massive amount of modelling. I managed to get, for the first time for a couple of weeks, I managed to get the fuselage on the Stuka finished today.
Of course, yeah, that's bloody hell. He's good at holding that up steady, isn't he?
Yeah, he's frozen.
Paul, what have you been up to?
I've been nibbling away still at my cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nibbling away at that.
Lovely,
Yeah, mate.
yeah, that's lovely.
I'm at the stage, Mark. You know what I'm like with weather, and it's my least favourite aspect of the hobby, and it's.
I know,
what I'm up
Cocker.
against.
Are you like that? It don't matter how many videos you watch. Yeah, it don't matter how many videos I watch on chuffing weathering. I still don't feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah, practice makes perfect, doesn't it? So
It's when you see somebody like Night Shift, and it's like, look, it puts everything to fucking shame, mate. It's like, what the fuck else is the point?
yeah, he's
know
good
what?
as well, isn't he?
Do you know what? I'm gonna throw something at you now, right? Over the last couple of weeks, because I'm doing this Subaru for me mate, a bit of a commission, and I thought I've got to tackle this. What have I got? A B17? Yeah, B17.
Yeah.
And I thought I've not done modelling now for about 2 months. I wonder if I ought to give it somebody else, because what's the point in me doing it because I'm not good enough?
Well, no, you are good enough, mate. You are good enough. Look what you did with the Tomcat.
It's just getting started again, Mark. Like you said before, like riding a bike, you'll soon fall back into it.
It's, I think it's the wrong genre as well for you, isn't it?
You need to make time for yourself.
80s internet's died. He's got to reset the router.
Yeah, you can crack on. But been on with Tank. We've shown a couple of pictures, Paul, that you've put on Facebook. We're liking the hammer and the tow cables, all looking really sweet.
Yeah, all the tools is looking really good, mate.
I've scratch built the. I finished my tow bar, which was a bit unsure about how I was going about that, but I've sorted all that. That's all ready to go.
Cool. Okay. But in the main, you've been plodding on though, mate.
Yeah, just nibbling away at it, Mark. Yeah, just like usually, like I'm back to like waking up at stupid o'clock in the morning, so I'll come here like sort of like 5:30, 6 o'clock, whatever, and then stay here for just till about 8 o'clock. Then I'll go in, sort all the animals out. I'll get on YouTube, and then depending on the weather, I'll fuck off out on the bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know. Have you put 50 pence in the meter?
Yeah, I have. It's I don't know why, but my internet service provider, they decide when they're going to restart the fucking system. They always do it on a fucking Saturday night. Bellends.
Fucking bellends. Right, Paul. We were chatting 2 weeks since. Can you remember? We said, "Oh, stop talking. We're going to talk about."
Oh yeah. Right, yeah.
What?
Can't remember.
Now we can't remember, and we were kind of hoping that you'll be the one.
Yeah, but we can remember. We sorted it out. I'm sorry.
Can you remember, Paul?
Can't a fuck no. Can't remember what fucking time it is now.
You're about as good as us three then, because we, for the first 10 minutes, they were throwing ideas at me, and I was saying, "What are you talking about? Isn't that your pair of daft socks?" We were talking about, James, remind him.
It was the categories, modelling categories. Categories. Yeah. And there's a certain type of model that somebody wants to put into a category.
Miscellaneous.
Debating on what to do. Yeah, so miscellaneous.
I think the discussion was what classes as a scale model in a scale model club, if you know what I mean.
What is a scale model?
So, to get the general crux of this conversation up and running, right, I basically need to say, at Sesco Club, on our annual competition, we have 7 classes. We have land, sea and air. So land is basically cars, bikes, trucks, armour, trains, buses, anything that travels on the land. C, land sea. C, subs,
boats,
ships, boats, anything that is nautical.
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
Air starts to get a little bit. Anything that flies. But then in the past we've had, well, I've got me dragon here.
Yeah, but that's
that
not
flies. No, dickhead. No. Stop trying to fucking upheaval us.
Yeah.
Flies, aircraft, helicopter, airplane type shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then we have busts and space and sci-fi. Was it space? Might be just space and sci-fi. So land, sea, air, space and sci-fi. So space is higher than air. That's 4.
Yeah.
Then we have dioramas. That's anything that's a scene. So that's 5. Then we have busts and figures. That's 6.
Yeah.
And then we have fantasy.
Fantasy, yeah, which is the 7.
Which is your 7. Now, fantasy it's not real, is it? It's not real. So we had to decide what category we were going to put Warhammer in and dragons and it's such a crossover because you'll have Knights of the Realm in the chainmail with a big shield and St. George's cross on it, holding a shield in this hand and then some kind of fucking space blaster in this hand.
Yeah.
Right?
Fantasy,
Is that busts and figures? Is it fantasy? What we said to lads, well, listen, it's same as a hovercraft. Somebody's built a hovercraft. Is it land or is it sea?
Sea.
I would have said nautical, yeah, definitely sea.
What we said, well, because it does both, we said, I'll tell you what, it's up to you what class you put it in. But if you've got to decide outside the room, outside competition room, if you want to say, I'll chance my arm in nautical, you can't go in and see some fantastic work on nautical table, come back out and go, I've changed my mind, I want to put it in land. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You have to decide outside competition room. But this year, we've had a bit of a spanner thrown into works where a couple of members have built stuff that's not scale models. It's stuff, and this isn't me slagging these people off. This is me wanting help. It's like a 3D jigsaw made out of really thin balsa wood.
Yeah.
But it's literally, it could be anything because those kits, as intricate as they are, you can get a horse and carriage, you can get a motorbike, but you can get the Eiffel Tower, you can get the London Eye in all these kinds of kits. And my question is what class do you put these in? We didn't want to introduce a new category. We've got the 7 that we've always had. We don't want to introduce a new category if we can help it because, and I know this sounds terribly awful, we are introducing a new class, just so that one person can enter.
Yeah.
Now, if nobody else enters anything that's remotely similar to what these people have built, these people are going to win every trophy in that class, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what we said was
those
late.
those
Sorry,
things that
we said it was too late in the day because it's September and the competition's on Saturday, 1st of November. We said it's too late in the day now to be doing no classes. If you'd have come to us last December and said, I'm going to think about building these, but there's no class for it, can you put it to the admin and decide if I'm allowed, or if I am allowed, what class am I going to put it in? The question I've got for you guys is, when is a model not a model?
Well, those things that you're talking about now, they are called, if you buy them online, they are called 3D jigsaw puzzles.
Correct.
Yeah. So
they're pieces of wood that are laser cut into patterns, and you just slot them together.
Wood kit. It's a wood kit.
And like yourself personally, I wouldn't even have sci-fi in. It's not real.
We know that.
Yeah, but
that Warhammer shit gets a fuck as well.
That aside, because we've always had them in fantasy or figures. So that aside, we're talking about this new class.
Mm-hmm. No, it's not a scale model. Don't get me wrong. I'm not slagging off anybody for building them. It's not a scale model.
Miscellaneous.
Absolutely not a scale model.
Miscellaneous.
Absolutely not a scale model.
No, it's not a scale model. Mate. So stick it in. If the thing is that if you want to bring people into your club, Mark, I know the certain person is making them, and she's been making them for a while. Maybe there's other people that want to make them as well, but you sort of want to expand your club, don't you?
That's not the point. The point is yes, we do. To answer your question, yes, we do. The point is that what you've got to remember is in 2026, yes, we open it to 8 categories, but in September 2026, now, but a year on, somebody comes to me and says, I've built this so-and-so, what class do I put in? And I go, well, we haven't really got one for it. Well, can we introduce one for it? Right.
Miscellaneous, mate.
So, but, and then again and again and again. And we, it's not me, it's do we as a club say, fill your boots, because we allow absolutely everything, and that's why we promote ourselves on what we do. However, you can build whatever you want, but when it comes to competition time, you can only put in one of these 7 classes.
That's a good solution, Mark.
You've got to be open-minded for the people to build what they want, but you've got to draw the line somewhere. Otherwise, you're going to have people wanting a class for jigsaw puzzles or fucking matchstick models or fucking Lego. You know what I mean? You've got to draw the line somewhere with the competition. If they want to come into the club and pay the dues and build matchstick models or puzzles or Lego, whatever, fine. Brilliant. More the merrier.
But
it's not.
The clues in the name as well. Scale model. A scale model is like an accurate representation of what it's supposed to be.
So do you guys not class?
Some of these 3D jigsaw puzzles are bloody clocks. It's not, how can it be to scale? Cloths coming out all sorts of fucking sizes.
Do you guys not class Lego as scale modelling then?
Absolutely not.
No.
I'm obviously playing devil's advocate here, aren't I? I'm the one that's putting. I'm the one that's putting
the same. I've seen some of the Lego kits that they're supposed to represent Formula 1 cars and motorbikes. They're fucking shite.
I don't think it's shite, as you put it. I think it's
complicated.
It's a complicated arrangement of materials that aren't plastic.
I'm going to put this to you. If I entered Tour de France next year, and went, what do you mean I can't ride my electric bike? It's a bike.
Yeah, but they got electric bikes anyway, because that's where they're proved, Mark. That's where they have been proved. Is the electric bike?
Can I enter Tour de France competition? We're pedaling
we all know. I think they say no, but they do, don't they? Because they sneak it in somewhere.
What, an electric bike?
Yep. Yeah, a few years ago, mate.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, a few years ago.
If you're going to go down, going down that route with like what Paul said about Lego not being, I agree. Lego's not a fucking scale modelling thing at all. So I think that part builds are not scale modelling either.
No.
What's a part
because
build?
part builds, like you get magazines. You buy a magazine, and every month you get different. You get a load of parts.
House's big Subaru.
Yeah, like your Subaru, and that's not a scale. It's a scale model, but not in the sense that we build. There's no painting involved. All there is you're just bolting and screwing things together.
ID, I'll stop you there. All right. So what happens if a certain person buys it and then sprays it himself?
Yeah, well, there is that.
We had this last year. We had this last year.
Don't get me. I'm not knocking these people.
James, you had it at yours?
Yeah, we had it in ours last year. Yeah, one of the Agostini or whatever they're called, Aston Martin DB7.
No
James
way.
Bond. He bought a James Bond figure, yeah. And that was, but he sprayed it. He sprayed it a different color because the silver that it wasn't the correct color. So he actually went and bought. Hang on, he actually went and bought from Aston Martin the correct silver.
Where do we differentiate this with 3D printed stuff then? Like, whoa. So one of our friends that we know, right, he's got the old Firefox.
Yeah.
3D printed it himself.
Yeah.
It's resin is glued like 3 parts together. The big fat end, the fuselage, and just the fins on the front. Where do you stand with that?
Same way I did, mate. It's an accurate representation of an aircraft.
Is it allowed in?
Yeah, but it's still sci-fi though. It's not a real aircraft. So
why not? It would come into the class of sci-fi, like Paul would say.
Goes into sci-fi.
Yeah, because it's a
fictional aircraft.
The Firefox itself was based on a film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So there was calls for people to do that. It's like Maverick with this bloody what's it called? The plane that he drives that flies in the first thing.
The F-18.
No, not the F-18. The first one, Darkstar. They've been going on and on and on and on and on about that. Can we make the Darkstar? I think they have, haven't they? They've brought a kit out of the Darkstar.
Darkstar?
Yeah, the Darkstar. Yeah, that's what the plane's called, I think, isn't it? Right at the front, where he hits Mach 10.
Oh, that's in the second film, you mean?
In the second film, Maverick.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, I think it's called the Darkstar. On Mark's gone.
But it's like Paul said, they're sci-fi stuff. That's
sci-fi, yeah, because it's
also, I still wouldn't class it as a model kit. That's just like glorified Lego. 3 or 4 parts does not make a model kit.
Well, I've got a couple of resin kits there that I've put in, and they're kits because it's multiple pieces. But I've shaped them, I've filled them to give it an accurate representation of the kit itself because there's no other kit out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's all. I mean, I've got no qualms or opinions about the people that build this stuff because I mean, I know the reason that House is doing part builds is because his hands are not working, so he can't do the intricate stuff on sort of like plastic model kits like we do. But that's fair enough, and I've got no qualms with anything. If people want to build Lego or they want to build this and that, it's entirely up to them.
Yeah, get on with it, but don't expect to enter into a competition for a scale model club.
For me, this is plastic kit modeling.
You
buy a kit and it's on screws, and you cut it off, you glue it, you paint it, and you. What's going on?
So
what's happened to Mark then?
No, Paul's not pro. Yeah, it's Mark. Mark's pros. He said he'll be back on. His system's gone down. He's just wondering whether we're still on, but I'm on, so I'm part of it, isn't I? So I'm still keeping the thing going. Yeah. I'm still keeping the stream going.
This thing with what you class as a model kit, it's all down to personal taste, isn't it? It's but it is. As a club, like Paul said, you've got to draw a line somewhere. What you Because if you have a category for everything in a competition, you're going to end up with 25 categories.
Yeah, well, we've sort of got I think it's 12 categories in ours, but we go scale wise as well. So we'll go 1/72 to or below 1/72, 1/44 up to 48th,
32nd to
and then 48th to 32nd, then 32nd on.
Yeah.
So, which is, I mean, say that's 3 categories for one category, you know. So then you do the armor. The armor is 1/72 up to 1/35, and then 1/35 on, you know. So that 1/35 carries in 1/16, which is the new scale, the new armor scale. And then, you've got fantasy, busts, figures, and we have a miscellaneous, which takes in everything else. So that's what I was trying to say to Mark, have a miscellaneous, that gets rid of that then. So he's still got 8 categories, or he's got his new 8th category, which is miscellaneous. So that's everything else goes into
that's all well and good, but what sort of things do you have in the miscellaneous? Do you get people bringing in Lego part builds, or
No, it's not. No, it's not that. It's everything else that would take into that category of wood building and the wood cuts and all that lot. You know, so and the Agastinis that would go into that. That's
what Age just said.
Yeah. That would be everything else goes into there, but not Lego. Lego's not model building, is it?
Yeah, it's not. Not in my opinion. But there's.
No,
I mean,
it's just not. It's if it takes filler, paint, glue, then it's a model. I mean, say you could argue that the wood ones, they're not glue; they're just stamped together, but they are. That you can glue them. You know that. To bond,
you
can
draw the line the other way as well with like the wood laser cut stuff. There's loads of diorama stuff like buildings and bridges and all sorts of stuff, which is laser cut dioramas where you have to build it and glue it together, but then you have to sort of like paint them and weather them and all that sort of stuff.
Whereas you just don't put that on a diorama, do you? And just go, that's a building. So you add to it, don't you? You'll put your bricks in and you have a tank in there and everything else.
It's just a frame basically, but it's
it is. It's just a frame. I mean, say you could, in effect, these the one that was put in on Monday was a AC Cobra. So what you could do in effect is filler all that and rub it all down, and he's got a representation of a AC Cobra, painted, numbered. Lights work. He's good with electrics. The chap that does it because he does it all the time.
Yeah, it's like I say, it's quite sort of like there's especially with the competitions. Like I say, for the club boys, it's brilliant to let anybody come in and do anything, but you've got to sort of like there's quite a lot of grey zone, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think it's asking people to use their initiative as well. You know, think about what they do. Like Mark said, you just think about what you're doing rather than causing a fucking argument.
Yeah, but the thing is, what you got to remember, James, is
there's these classes. If you can't sort it out yourself, then what's the point? You know,
it's not a matter of causing an argument. We are.
I'm not saying that, Mark. I'm saying that the individual person should use their initiative or the savvy and go, that's a plane, so that's going in the air category. That's a ship, that's going in the land or the sea category. You know, but you've always got that element in there that is willing to start an argument.
As far as number one, obviously we're a very accommodating club. Number two, obviously, the person in question has not done this to rock the apple cart, upset the ship, whatever it is. These people have come to me and they've said, "What a genuine question. What can I do here? What can I do?" And at the minute, it's definitely too late for this year. when I spoke to the lads and said, actually, what are we going to do about this for next year? Obviously, the resounding answer that's come back is, well, we need a miscellaneous category.
Yeah.
Miscellaneous.
Where everything else goes.
What the answer I'm trying to sort of like tease out here is, how far do you allow it to go in a miscellaneous? As far as the eye can see?
No, you've got to draw the line somewhere. But it's like Paul said, it's like James said. I mean, people have got to use their own common sense.
If I bought a die-cast fork truck and took the little pins out from underneath that hold it all together, took the window frame out, dismantled the forks and the carriage and everything, and blister peeled all the paint off and started again with a metal shell, you guys have said it's not a model car entry because I haven't built it, but I am going to rebuild it after I've repainted it.
That's an argument.
No, it's not a model kit.
Not a model kit, is it? It's not a kit form. It's something that you've bought complete, dismantled, and then reassembled.
Messed about with it, basically.
I've done it. I bought many moons ago. I bought.
Age, you could look at that. It's those Diagostini things because they're
well, that's it.
pre-made, pre-painted, and you just put them together.
Yeah.
There you go. So somebody has already done all the hard work. So it's not a model kit.
So what would you class as miscellaneous then?
Everything else.
What? So
no Lego.
The London Eye that's made out of one of those laser cut. Yes. No.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could because it's just I would say yes.
The thing is, there's no answer. There is no answer to it.
That category is set
for
that type of model. It's got to be, because if you're getting people that are going to make them and they're interested in them, you have a few members that make them. Maybe somebody else would come in, see, and go, oh, they make them there. So you've got more members coming in. So that category of miscellaneous is then open to a vast amount of people, so they're not going to be classed as first, second, third. You might have 10 new members, or even 20 new members that will come in. But not only that, Mark, they'll take that as a start, and then they might move across to plastic kits as such.
Yeah, but where do you? Okay, you say that Mark said you're going to get somebody comes in and builds a London Eye in that laser cut stuff. And then somebody comes in. Let me finish before you gob on again. Somebody comes in and says, "I've got a Meccano kit of the London Eye. Can I put that in?"
Paul,
is that the same?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, if it doesn't bring death and destruction, it shouldn't be allowed. If it doesn't kill people and stuff,
right. So what about the Death Star then, Paul?
Come on. That doesn't exist, James, you fucking stupid idiot. Death Star doesn't exist. And you could also say, well, hang on a minute, rally cars. But when rally cars go off the fucking track and plough into spectators, they've killed somebody, they've killed people. Bonus.
Yeah. Let's stay on subject, right?
Oh, really?
I don't think there's a definitive answer to this. You've got to work it out as a club. You've got to sit down and say, right, we're going to have a miscellaneous category, but you've got to set down some kind of guidelines for miscellaneous. Otherwise, you're going to be having people coming in doing their knitting on a fucking Saturday morning.
Paul, is your computer on, Paul? Your tablet, your phone, whatever? Yeah.
It can be, yeah. Right, well,
let's drop, because you're the guy that likes to just sit and do the research while we're online. You go on to Google for us, old love, please, and type in miscellaneous category model competition. Let's go with them 4 words and let's see what we've got. In the meantime, so after the Stuka then, Aid, are we back onto diorama, onto some armour? We're sticking with the aircraft?
No, my next, I've got the Stuka to finish, then I've got the F-16, which I've almost finished. One with a winter camo on it. That'll probably be another couple of weeks' work, and then I'm going to get onto my B-17.
My B-17?
No, my B-17.
And what scale is yours?
148, the same one as James. It's got the Edward, bloody 100th.
What are you doing after you've finished building tiny little Jeeps?
Well, I'm sort of like got that one. I've still got the Puma. I've got a few others, but I'm sort of it's one of those things. I was talking to Paul the other day, and I was sort of like, I've lost interest. So the Messerschmitt could become a shelf queen.
Right.
And I went upstairs and I had a route through my stash and
come on.
Oh.
Ooh, is that a 1 in 32?
Yeah, that's 132. But hang on, I've got goodies.
I've got goodies. What goodies have you got?
I've got goodies. I've got
You got a mask set for it?
Can you see that?
No,
yeah.
What am I doing that for? What the fuck?
I've got resin harm missiles. That was an extra.
Right. Yeah.
You got a mask set for it?
I got a PO tube. Tube and whatever else that says. Small etched items.
Right.
Cockpit set.
Look
Which is
at him getting all excited.
there. Hang on. Oh, that's the rest of the cockpit set that come with it. So that's the flight path as well, I think, isn't it? Is it the flight path? Yeah, some more bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah, hang on. And nozzles.
Wheels. No, engines.
Yeah. Hang on. And
hang on.
That's the it's a new cockpit or a new canopy.
You know you won't be able to enter that in competition, don't you? Because there's far too many add-ons.
Yeah. And then I think that's a pay-by, isn't it? Or whatever they call it. Lightning. The AAQ-28.
Oh.
Hang on. I think I've still got a few bits and bobs here.
Oh.
I got some... oh, that's the... what's he called? The cockpit set. It's part of the cockpit set.
Instrument panel.
There's more stuff outside the box than what there is inside the chuffing box.
Yeah, I was going to say
that. Yeah. And I think that is it. And
I thought you built that Tornado last year.
Well, no, I didn't.
The most important thing you need for that is a fucking mask set if you're doing it in that Tiger scheme.
Have you got the mask set?
No. Why do I need the mask set?
Forget it. Paul, let's go back to our outside reporter.
What do I need the mask set for?
Paul.
Do you know what? It's not coming up with much, really. It's really not. You got like Transformers. Somebody's built a lathe.
Are you not doing the scheme on the box then?
Forget it, Andy. Don't entertain him.
Ah, fuck him.
Top of the show, have you got a mask set? 40 fucking minutes later, I've got
No, I haven't. What do I need a mask set for?
I've got my Christmas socks. I've got my Christmas jumper. Have you got a mask set?
What do I need a mask set for?
Well, paint it freehand, and then you can show us how
well,
you're
I don't
going
paint it freehand anyway, do I? The only thing I'll paint freehand is the fine detail. The rest of it is sprayed. And yeah, the decals will do anyway. For the,
Is it? Oh, it's decals, AD.
Right.
Not
It's
stickers,
decals.
decals.
But he's not doing the Tiger scheme.
Yes,
He is.
I am doing the Tiger
It's
scheme.
decals on the Tiger. All that Tiger is decals.
That's all decals.
Paul, back
Fucking
to the
all
outside.
I can say with that is then-
broadcast reporter. Right, Paul, what have you got on miscellaneous category model competition?
Literally nothing like you go, oh yeah, that would work. Oh yeah, that would work.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's all like sci-fi. It seems to be a lot of scratch-built cars. You know, like sort of Mad Max kind of things.
Obviously, we'd put that into land, wouldn't we? Because it's land, sea, and air.
Yeah.
Again, you got like your Warhammer stuff, and
I think the miscellaneous category will cover a lot, but you've still got to sort of, as like I say, you got to have some kind of limits. Otherwise, you're gonna have people putting in fucking soft toys that they fucking sewed together, and you know what I mean?
Question.
Build a bear.
Question. Right. We have a guest judging, don't we, every year?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Last year we had the honour of having Paul Wong in from Bolton, IPMS Bolton. Instead of doing this other category thing, right? I love being host of this show because I can put stuff to you. Why don't we say whatever it is that you've built, fit it into one of these categories and fill your fucking boots? So, if you've built a 3D jigsaw laser cut of a bicycle, bicycles travel on the land, put it in the land category and let the judge it against the rest of the stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
If it flies, if it's sci-fi, if it's fantasy, the only stumbling block there is the one that we've repeated over and over would be something like a building. So if somebody built a church, a really nice 2-foot fucking square church with all the laser cut windows out and everything, but is it float? No, it doesn't go on fucking sea then, does it? Does it belong up in space? No, it's not. So what is it then? It's on the land. It doesn't travel on land, but it belongs on the land.
It's a diorama.
No,
it's a
diorama. Kill anybody.
Is it a diorama?
Is it a diorama? A single church without a laser cut wood? Is it a diorama, Aid? Really?
I would say that's the only category that comes anywhere close to it.
Miscellaneous.
Or are we
Easy
going
way out, isn't
miscellaneous?
it? Miscellaneous. It's the easy way out, isn't it? Because you haven't got a category for just buildings, have you?
No, we haven't.
We haven't.
No,
We haven't.
dioramas.
Yeah.
No, it's dioramas.
Yeah, but if you say somebody put that church on there, and there's like, you know, so it's a fucking fantastic model. It's laser cut. They painted it all. They put a little garden around it, all that sort of stuff. And you say, well, that's
That's
not
a diorama.
So we haven't got a category for that. You say.
Whoa, go on.
And then somebody thrashes a tank on it and says that's a diorama now. You know what I mean?
Right, let me stop you. I'll tell you for why. Because, Adi, that's a brilliant thing. You've built dioramas in the past.
Yeah.
And one of the last ones that you actually shared with us guys, right, well, that sort of like building that were like that.
Yeah, with the
right? What was that building made out of?
That was the base of it is a plastic kit.
Didn't say what's the fucking base made out of. Stop creeping right answer.
No, but the actual building is a plastic kit. The actual building is a plastic kit. But then it's just
enhanced it.
Yeah,
enhanced it.
I've painted it. I've grouted it. I've painted all the individual bricks on it. I've made it look like the bombed windows. Replaced all the windows.
You put some effort into it.
Yeah.
Who determines what effort is? Look at Paul Patton. Paul Patton made the scrapyard diorama, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was every single thing in that diorama hand built?
Probably not.
Probably not, but most of it was.
But so most of it came in a kit form, and he's painted it, he's rubbed it down, filled it, airbrushed it, he's weathered it, and made it look like the fucking superb job that it is.
I get you, right, but I'm pushing you there to
Yeah,
your
I know.
limits.
Yeah, I know.
Because Mark, you've entered Tour de France on that electric bike. I know, but I only use it going uphill, right? Do you know what I mean? It's either yes or fucking no. It's not, well, I only use it going uphill because I'm a fat twat, so I need a bit of assistance. Is it this or is it that? It's not.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a definitive answer.
No, it's an argument in that
it's not an argument. It's a point. It's an opinion, a point of view. If you know what I mean. It's because I would imagine that your club would tackle it completely different to another club, or if you go down the road to another club, they'll say they'll have a different way of step.
We've got a miscellaneous, so that's where everything else goes.
The way that my club, our club, will argue the toss against this, it will not take an hour and 21 minutes. It'll be, lads, are we going to introduce a miscellaneous category next year? What for? Well, for stuff like this. Yeah, there's 5 admin. 2 say yeah, 2 say no. I'm in middle. I'm always last to vote. So it comes down to me. So I go, well, how many wanting to enter? How many people am I going to alienate out of club? How many people am I going to upset? Because we're a very inclusive club. We like to get everybody involved. That's the whole point of CESCO. CESCO and Hemsworth Community Scale Model Club.
Well, why don't you have a members vote on it then, instead of just the admin? Why don't you do a members vote?
We do, mate. We put 99.9% of our decisions that we make are sent to the shop floor.
Yeah.
It's literally, and when I say 99.9%, the admin will make decisions like we've just got the awards for the competition this year, and I asked Andy Rowe, said, Andy, will you sort that out for me, mate? This is kind of what we're looking at. This is what, can you organise this? He's been off, organised it, picked them up today. They're ready. A decision like that doesn't need to go to the shop floor.
No. Yeah,
that's a proper admin decision.
That's right.
It's not for people that attend the club. It's for people who are there and make decisions.
But I would say that you would have a meeting with the admin and put it to the admin. Do we need to go to the shop floor for a vote on this, and let the members vote on it, and then the majority carries.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You do know that I already know answer to all this, don't you?
Yeah, because
you probably do.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a general. There's you live right over there. You live right up there. You live right down there. I'm trying to get 3 answers to see where you would sit.
I would still say miscellaneous. You open up another category. Yeah, miscellaneous.
Another category.
But that's if you can do that. That's if your club wants to do that. We've got a miscellaneous in our club. We've got. I was just saying to the boys earlier. I think it was when you were off. We've got 12 categories.
12.
12, yeah. Because we do by scale. Mark. You do from 172nd to 148th, 48th to 32nd, 32nd and above. Or 35th.
That's 4.
No, that's just in one category. That's planes. Then you got AFE. You've got 172nd to 148th, 135th.
AFV armor.
Fighting vehicle.
Any armor.
Yeah, any armor. 135th and above. So that takes into 116th in whatever other category that depends on.
Yes.
Then you've got up to 148th, from 172nd to 148th, because I think the club members had said, how can you judge a 172nd scale Jeep against a 1/16th scale tank?
Or that's
How do you judge it?
Jeep.
You know, how do you judge it? So they brought in 2 categories in that. Yeah. So we've still got C, anything nautical. So my 35th S100 went up against a 35th. I think it was a landing craft.
Have you got different scales on nautical?
No scales in nautical because it's all C.
Right.
But because of I think it's because of the popularity of certain areas. I mean, we've still got sci-fi, we still got dioramas. You know, diorama can be in 172nd or it can be in 135th. You know, you've still got those categories because it's a diorama, so it doesn't really make any difference what scale it is, because I've seen 172nd scale dioramas which are absolutely brilliant against 135th ones which are moderate.
Absolutely.
Out of the 12 classes that you've got, there isn't just 12, is there? Because there's obviously a lot more. Because in aircraft, is it well, you've got flight?
Yeah, aircraft is 3, I think.
Yeah, one in
2
72,
48, and 32nd.
Anything bigger?
Well, that comes into the 32nd category. Anything bigger than that, so you can have 1/18th or 1/24th in that.
Question.
Well.
So you've got 3 inner classes there in a category, haven't you?
Yeah.
The medal situation, is it bronze, silver, gold, bronze, silver, gold, bronze, silver, gold?
Yeah. It's
Jesus
not medals.
Christ,
it's whoa. No, it's not medals.
What is it?
We do a shield. Yeah. So your name goes on the shield. That's in first. The other categories, you get certificates to say that you've come first, second, third, gold, silver, bronze. Yeah.
You just get a certificate.
Yeah, we just get a certificate for anything
who
below
gets the shield.
Whoever wins that category.
So you've got 12 shields.
We've got 12 shields, yeah, like that.
You've got 12. You've got 12 shields.
12 shields like that, yeah. Which that one is IPMS Plymouth ships, because that's what I won with the sub last year.
Right.
Yeah? And then with the, I think the year previous, I won with the 16th scale SDKFZ 222, because that was in 35th and above. So I won that one. So that you remember I had that one up here?
Yes.
And this year I'm going for a few more, because
I like that one.
Opening up into categories.
That one that were on the other side there, I liked that one because it always caught the reflection off back of your head.
Hey, Mark, I tell you what, me and James were discussing the other day was me and him are allowed in competition this year, aren't we?
That's right. Am I allowed to enter into your competition this year?
I would have said yes.
That's the fucking plan. I'm planning on it. Sure.
Yeah, I know you are, but the thing is between me and you, Paul, is that you've been there. You've actually come across a few times, haven't you? It's only my second time there, so, and I'm not a paying member.
You just as involved like on the live streams and on the group pages, aren't you? So
right. So what I will personally have to do to that is I will send it to the floor. That's the only thing I can do. So at the next club meeting, bearing in mind, I think we only had 1, 2, partial, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We only had 14 in today, and normally we're up in as 20s. I will not social media it. I will put it to the boys and girls at the club and say, listen, we've got guests coming. They've been before. Paul, you all know Paul. This is his like 6th time.
Yeah, that's where it's different with Paul because Paul's a paying member now. He pays every time he comes up. See,
Yeah,
I haven't paid.
I've never taken a penny off him.
Haven't you?
I paid him from the very first fucking visit, lad. I didn't get my 2 fucking visits free. I haven't had my birthday one yet.
He does pay me. He pays me in smiles and kind-heartedness.
That's probably because you can't remember when your birthday is.
Yeah, that's true.
Or how old you are, secretly.
It doesn't matter. The question like that, though, that's not up to me. Because you are friends of mine. That's the kind of thing that I will have to put to club.
Yeah. Well, I'm not. I said to Paul that it would be nice if I could, but I'm not expecting to. So
I was certainly planning on it, Mark. To be fair.
Well, I've got one more club in September and 2 in October, so still got 3, and I will be going to the next one anyway. So at the next one, I'll say, listen, Paul and James are coming up for competition. They are bringing some gear up. Has anybody got any objection to entering? Now, you've got to remember, you're up against cess school boys and girls, and they are...
Yeah, they're good. That's why it's called competition, mate. Is it not?
So what are you taking up, James? James, you going to take a jigsaw up or what?
Yeah. You.
I'm gonna raid my Meccano set.
Are you right? So don't forget. What are you bringing up?
It'll be within your categories.
Jim?
It'll be within your categories, mate. I'll bring something up that's nautical.
Yeah, it's not going to be fucking miscellaneous, that's for sure.
No,
don't forget. I've got the shield. The Phantom is in my cabinet there. So you're gonna have to be good to take that off me.
Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Hang on a minute.
My Phantom's up there, along with some of the other stuff that I've gone up there. So you don't scare me, mate. I've seen what you don't scare me.
You don't scare me.
Hang on a minute. Hang on. You've built fuck all this year. Have you?
He built that fucking monster. That fucking what's the name? With all the fucking doors open and the fucking jet in and the engine's all done. What the fucking hell was that?
The intruder.
The intruder. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Fair competition, then, isn't it?
You'll fucking struggle to beat that.
Hey, it's entering.
I fucking won't.
It's getting recognition for what you do. That's the whole idea of a competition in my eye.
Fucking this. I can see this turning into a fucking scrap at the fucking club. You'll be knocking 7 bells of shit out of each other.
We'll all be full of beer and meal in the evening, and I'm sure we'll sit round the fire smoking cigars and having a manly chat.
No, fucking good reach around, more like.
I'm all but like Paul.
A reach under for Paul, isn't it?
A reach, yeah, that's what I was trying to do then. Yeah, I booked last weekend, so we're all set for coming up. And it's a definite as well. We're just waiting on Mr. Price now for his good news on his next
23rd of September.
23rd of September. We're just waiting for the good news on that, and then we'll me and Paul will find out what this Premier Inn is like, and then we'll set up there.
Whoa.
What?
Price on 23rd for what?
For whether he can fly or not.
You're not getting on a plane to come over to competition day.
No. It's just coming over to see you. Why the fuck he wants to do that, I do not know, but we're going to have four.
I want to get my hands on that juicy fucking man boobs.
We're going to have 5 crammed in that little garage you got.
Want to get his fucking hands around your fucking neck.
Because Andy's planning on coming up as well, isn't he? So.
All right.
Jesus and Chris as well. The 6 of us.
Chris.
Fucking hell. You ain't going to have enough room in there, Mark.
I weren't thinking about that. I was thinking about I'm going to have to break that fucking door up and build a bastard patio for you.
You're going to have to open up your garage door.
You'd have to get it widened. But you'll have it all tarmacked over by then, wouldn't you? Like them photographs I sent you today.
Do you know what, mate? I'll tell you what. I will share it with you lads, because chuffing now, they're absolutely unbelievable. I've spoken to my missus about it, and she said, "Wow, they're absolutely amazing. Who's done that?" I says, "He's just knocked them together." So she said, "Thank you very much. They're brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant."
No, that's like I say. The AI is a bit funny with fuzzy photographs like that, but they turned out all right. I have to have about a few different goes at it and prompt it to do different things. But
miscellaneous.
Yeah, you can extend your garage now, can't you?
Laser cut. I know. No, well, that way.
Yeah.
Laser cut jigsaws. Die cast. Lego.
No, not Lego.
Part builds.
No. Just miscellaneous.
Just fuck it off. Everything destruction in fucking real life. Not this fucking instant. Fuck off.
Right. Is that
Put it to the floor. Put it to the floor.
That's just me being me. Because I fucking hate everybody anyway. So
we know that. Remind me never to build a car again.
Yeah, I've got a build one yet, mate. So
why? Not your thing.
Nah.
Yeah, but it's a category that I want to enter into. So more I enter into, the better it'll be. Let's get rid of that one a minute.
Cool beans. Okay.
Get that one over there.
Have you got anything else before I not live stream off and we just continue chatting?
It's up to you, mate. We can keep this one going down for an hour ago.
Hour and a half. Hour and 37 we've been going.
I've got nothing on the screen, mate. I've had no comments, no nothing. So I can't seem to get my comments up.
I think I've answered that. Well, you guys have answered the question that you would suggest a miscellaneous. That's what I want to send back to the guys, and then put it to the shop floor. As far as clubs concerned, let me just try and remember a few bits about clubs. So, 2 announcements that we got from club. 26th of September this month, we're actually doing a mini show at the hospital where I work.
That's right. Yeah, I remember you saying.
We're raising money this year, lads, as you probably know, for the stroke unit at Wakefield.
How much have you raised so far, Mark?
We've got 235 in Just Giving, and we've got 415 in cash.
Did you ever get that money off of YouTube?
I'm still waiting for it to process. That's from Dave Courtier, isn't it?
Yeah, Dave used to pay through YouTube, didn't he?
You know what? I check. I don't check every day, but let me get my YouTube studio on. So we're raising money for the stroke unit, and we've got.
Speaking of stroke unit, how's Pops?
Thank you very much for that. No, it still hasn't gone in. It hasn't gone in. But let me just have a look at this. So my supers. Oh, well, that now says 0. Oh, why is that says 0 now? It was on supers and it's what it was 20 quid, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was £20, and I think you only see about £6 of that, don't you?
Oh, can you remember it was?
Yeah, it was something stupid, wasn't it?
Didn't they?
Yeah, they took 14 quid out of you
Fucking
Let me
ridiculous.
just have a look here.
Because it went through America, doesn't it? Or YouTube, wherever that's from. It's America, isn't it?
Well, actually, it says estimated revenue in US dollars from 9th of August to 5th of September, 0. It says 0. Estimated for last 28 days, nothing to show for this date. So, I do not view payment activity. I don't make a fortune from this. No, there's nothing on.
The thing is, you haven't had any live streams for ages, have you now?
I know, but Dave sent me 20 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you were only going to get about £7.50 out of it, weren't you?
Yeah, I don't know, because YouTube
took the money. Something like that. Something stupid.
I'll tell you what, YouTube are a shower of shite. That's all I can say.
Yeah. If you're just a YouTube watcher, you don't need YouTube Studio, because YouTube Studio gives you all the analytic insights to your own channel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not me being a twat and saying, "Look at me." I'm just giving you the heads up. And one of the things that you can do is you can brand connect, use super short feed ads and watch page ads, and you can set it all up to maximize your income. Well, I never did this for income, so I just left everything at absolute balls basic. But there is no money showing now from Dave.
Pete.
Let me go to my dashboard. August recap is here. No, that's wrong one. That. How viewers find your videos, recap, there's all sorts of shit. But there's nothing. Oh, the money side of it, $2.89 in the last 28 days. It don't make me any money doing this.
One day you'll be a millionaire.
I don't do it for money. I don't. No, I've always said I do it so that kids can watch me back when I've died and go put me dad on telly.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a dig into that and see. I've just found one actually. It shows the estimated revenue per video. Right, these are funny. These, so James, you're familiar with all my videos. The Blackjack Euro Fighter made 24 pence for that one.
24p.
Yeah.
Right, that's good.
Get in. Concord, 9 pence.
Mate, there you go.
You're
almost, you can almost buy sort of like a coffee granule.
Yeah. So this time next year we'll be millionaires.
Millionaires.
Right, the Trumpeter 1 in 32 A6E tram intruder, 1 pence.
No.
Yeah, so you don't make a lot of money out of these videos unless you've got 1 million subscribers with 1 million plus views.
Yeah.
So
well, like you said, it's not there to make money, it's there for your kids, mate. So
it is, mate. I'm just really concerned about it's Pete, isn't it? Pete's money.
Yeah, I think you might have to go on your Just Giving page, mate, and have a look on there and see what Pete's actually
It wasn't on Just Giving. He sent it. No, he sent it as a super on YouTube.
Oh right. So that doesn't go into your Just Giving page then?
No, mate. No. So what I said was, as soon as it registers on my Just Giving on my YouTube channel, I will personally put 20 quid of my money from my bank account into Just Giving. And it's like, because he's put it into mine, and then I'm going to put it into Just Giving.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So, stroke unit. So, in hospital, we're having a little bit of a show. We've raised 235, just giving, and 415. Did anybody add that up? 415, 4, 5, 6, 6, 35, 45, 50. 650 we've raised, lads. 650.
That's good.
That's good.
That's for stroke unit.
And you still got your little exhibition going on the Saturday as well.
Absolutely, mate.
When's that? 23rd?
26th.
26th on the
Saturday.
Saturday.
I'm not sure about filming. I'm sure that I will be able to, because it's in a hospital. It's in the atrium. I'm sure I might be able to do a little bit of filming, like, you know, when people aren't walking past, sort of thing.
Yeah, you can have the. You obviously can have the. You can have the buckets out, and yeah.
Yes, mate. We're having. So
Yeah.
we've got some raffle tickets. We've got some prizes. Well, I don't know what I'm looking here for. We've got some prizes, raffle tickets. We've got some stroke unit collection buckets, all sorts of things. If you don't want to buy a raffle ticket, we'll just you know, drop your money in, and whether it's £1. What we're going to do is, and you might like this one, I'm going to go around when people are walking past. I'm going to say, go in your purse or your wallet and just give me all your copper and your silver.
Yeah, your shrapnel.
Yeah, wear your mask with your little gun.
Copper and silver. I don't want your pound coins. I don't want your fivers, your tenors. You can if you want, but give me your copper and your silver in this bucket. Has anybody got any copper and silver they want to send to stroke unit?
You're going to have a couple £100 there then, isn't you?
Oh, open your purse up. You go, right. If you want to put your pounds in, you can, but you don't. I just want your copper and your silver. And I will literally, on the night time, spend all night counting the fucker out and send it down to a post office and transfer it into cash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got a question for you, Mark. Did that guy that you gave that kit to ever build it?
Which one?
That kit that I sent you. You gave it to a patient.
In hospital. Yeah, the lad in hospital, Dave. Yes, he's done the cockpit, mate, and he's glued the fuselage together.
Nice.
So yeah, coming on. Got to remember. So the backstory to that is, I do work in a hospital, and bumped into this chap. He's been there a while, and for one reason or another, he can't quite go home just yet. He's bored stupid. I took him a meteor in the AD donated to me to the club. I didn't take pity on this bloke. I was like, I want to see if I can help this bloke out. I went to his ward. I met him. I had a chat to him. I gave him the kit. And he's like, Chuffenell, I haven't built one of these for 50 years. He's really old. And yes, so he's done the cockpit, mate, and he's glued the fuselage together. And every time, I don't see him every day because I don't go onto that ward every day, being top neurosurgeon that I am.
I'd be impressed if you could fucking spell neurosurgeon.
Yeah. Starts with a P.
Is it P-N? Yeah. So I don't see him every day, but when I do, I'll tell you what, if I don't see him, I see a lot of his carers, you know, in corridors and stuff. Yeah. And they'll go, hey, Mark, have you spoken to Dave recently? I haven't, mate. No, well, he's doing sound and he's doing this and he's doing that. So I do have indirect contact with him as well. But no, he's loving it, mate. Loving it. Spot on.
Excellent.
What I have said to him is, because we're doing a show in hospital on the 26th, I've said, get in your chair, get in your wheelchair, mate. Get yourself to. It can do himself, you know. It can wheel himself. I've said, come down, come and have a couple of hours with us. Check a bucket for us, that kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Have a cup of tea.
Have a cup of tea, mate. Have a cup of tea. Speak to the public. Absolutely, that's what it's all about.
Spot on.
Yeah.
That was that one. What else did I have? I think that's it. Was that stroke unit? Yeah, my dad had a fucking stroke last week again. Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
He's all right now, isn't he?
He's back home, mate. He's back home. He's doing okay. He's doing okay.
We had a bit of a scare with Mother on because when she came over last weekend to Sweden, she was a bit out of sorts. Had a bit of a not out of sorts, but she had a bit of a dodgy stomach because she's been taking magnesium tablets for about fucking 4 years, and the doctor told her about a week before she came out to stop taking them because they can cause diarrhea. Anyway, she went for a blood test on Tuesday after getting back from the trip, and they got an ambulance and took her straight into hospital. The magnesium levels were too low, and they said whoever told you to stop taking their tablets should be fucking struck off.
Really?
So she was in hospital all day on a drip, getting her magnesium levels back up.
Cracking. It's just what you need, isn't it?
Yeah, she's all right now. She's back home and she's feeling fine, but that's probably why she was a little bit out of sorts when she was in Sweden, because she was sort of like, she hadn't taken her magnesium tablets.
Why do people have to stick the fucking R in?
Yeah.
Well, that was from a doctor. That's from a doctor, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. If I'd have seen her aid, been top for neurosurgeon, I would have recommended that, mate.
No, she'd be in the fucking morgue by now, probably.
I should have been up giving it the.
Oh, she was doing that last weekend, mate. No worries.
Jim Cricket, Jim. Didn't
you see the pictures? A little smile on her face there, where she. Oh, it was lovely.
Yeah, so nice. we had a brilliant weekend. Even Paul fucking got a bit sentimental and didn't call me a cunt for a fucking couple of days.
Hey, I fucking made up for it afterwards, though.
Yeah.
But I thought myself, as he hadn't called me a cunt for 2 days, I thought, fucking hell, that's sentimental for Paul.
Yeah, it is. What else did I have? So I just had that stroke money, 650 quid. I think that was about it, really. I'm sure I had something else. I'm sure I said there were 2 things.
You won the fucking bonus ball, didn't you? The club.
Oh yeah, you won the bonus ball, didn't you?
Fucking cha-ching.
None of the club members are watching anyway, mate.
I haven't told anybody, for Christ's sake.
No, it was anonymous member, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Anonymous member. Do you know what?
Anonymous.
I think you guys are, I don't think I know. You guys are on Cesco page as my special guest. Did you notice that when I put the food order on, I put it on as what?
Anonymous.
And how many people have tied that together? That on my post I put the winner wants to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
And I put the post on for the food as an anonymous member. How many people do you think have tied that together?
None. No.
Well, I did, obviously, because you sent a picture to us.
Yeah.
No, I did to you. Yes, shush.
What did you buy, Mark, in the end?
New car.
No, I got myself a new fishing chair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Got myself a new fishing chair.
It was a fair bit of money then.
100 quid, and then 40 quid. We just went on fucking whatever, because box of cereal for work, pint of milk here, pizza there, hamburger there, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're meant to be on a diet, mate, aren't you?
Yeah.
I only bought one fucking pizza.
Yeah, but it was the size of a coffee table.
Yeah, it's a 16-incher, serves 8.
Yeah,
I like the people that go in and I'll have a 16-inch meat feast pizza and a Diet Coke, please.
And a Diet Coke, yeah.
Yeah. And then I complain and say, where's my chips? Right. Have we got anything else?
Not that I can think of, mate.
Right. And I'm still 4 months into not smoking, but
how many's watching? Because I can't see, mate. There you go.
There's 45 watching.
Is there really?
No.
Right.
Stay where you are. I'm going to bump you off. Any last words, AD?
Always good to catch up.
See you in a bit. Any last words, Paulio?
Always good to catch up.
See you in a bit. Any last words, Jim Bob?
Always good to catch up, and let us know when.
See you in a minute. Thanks for watching. It was a bit of an impromptu one tonight, I've got to say, but it's been a bit of a laugh. Sorry for the internet loss. I think I lost about 5 minutes of you guys' time during. I think I've got people in the house who are all pulling off my Wi-Fi. So I got kicked off because I'm up in shed. Competition, miscellaneous. What can you enter? What can't you enter? What do you allow in your club? And where do you cut the line? Where do you do that? If you've got any comments, let me know and I'll pass them on to the team. In the meantime, I'm going to drop back on with guys and have a catch up with loads of beer drinking and swearing, probably till the early hours of the morning. It's been great having your company. Stay safe and we will see you next time. Cheers.